Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Canaloid. We here in the flesh. We doing it right. And I'm here today to talk to you about a topic that I know many of my listeners are, and that's about adulthood. Ain't it crazy? Like, supposedly, when you turn 18, you're an adult. But I don't know if many of us felt like adults at 18. Or when you turn 21, now you're really supposed to be an adult. But I don't know if we truly felt like adults at the age of 21. Because at those ages, maybe it was just me. I know it wasn't just me, but many of us were living with our pops, living with our moms, either being a dependent on somebody's taxes, not as financially independent as one would be to be able to pay rent, be able to pay Con Ed, and that's real. So what is adulthood if it's not just entering an age? And to be honest, that ain't up to me. It's more up to you. But I think our definitions of adulthood can enslave us into believing that we're not adults. And I know this because it's happened to me. Because the adults that we interacted with as kids don't seem to be us. They don't seem to act the same way. They don't seem to talk the same way. They don't seem to move the same way. And we look at them and it's like, I don't know. I'm not acting like that. I'm not being like that. So am I truly an adult? But there's no one way of being an adult, right? There's no, just like there's no one way of being a role model, right? There's no one way of truly being an adult. But I think looking at ourselves and comparing ourselves to what adulthood is and us not feeling like we fit that bill, it makes us less than almost. It makes us feel that maybe we're not the adult that we're supposed to be. And I think sometimes it's interesting because we could enter new stages in our life physically, but not enter mentally. And that could be limiting because it's the mental factor that really determines how much we last in the physicality of this new stage. And I know in myself, I look around and it's like, I was just the student. Now I'm the counselor. And it's interesting because it happened in a matter of weeks. It's like you become a role model, you become somebody important or a faculty member just like that. It switches. Boom. Or if you succeed at an early age, like myself, then you're in a field with people that are 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30 years older than you. So now the rookie feeling makes you feel like you're still a student and they're the adult. And that's interesting because adulthood is such a wide spectrum right here. Because again, you got 18 to God knows when, however, maybe past 100, 110, however it might be. You got this long range. And you start to think, like, I don't know. And it's like, I know I'm an adult. Do I feel grown? I don't know. It's interesting. I got my own place. Been going on 3 months, definitely blessed. Got a full-time job, going on 2 months, definitely blessed. And like you have these things that quote unquote make you an adult, but sometimes you don't feel it. And I think of it sometimes when you're one age and then your birthday comes and then you're a different age. It's like I was 24 on May 1st, and then when May 2nd came, I'm 25. Boom. It's like change can happen instantaneously, but the transition can happen over time. And I think that's what we might need to do, is allow time to pass and for us to really make our way into this new stage. Because for so long we learned that we were kids. We learned that we were dependent. We learned that we were not less than, but we learned that we were in a childlike stage. And now we're adults. Now we're actually feeling like adults. Now we're acquiring and attaining the things that adults attain. Do you become an adult or you get grown when you create a family? It's like soon in the future, I won't be a father, then I'll be a father. It's like sometimes that feeling it could be limiting, But again, we can't be a slave to it, because I think that will cause us not to act and perform in the way that we know, that we should know, that we're destined to perform. Because we do belong here. Even though we see other people that are older, that might have more, that's that comparison thing. We look at other adults and they got more than us, and I don't know if I feel like an adult because that adult has more. We belong here. We made it here. We worked hard for here. We got some luck here, but we did what we had to do. And I think right there is the true essence of adulthood. It's not just necessarily turning 18 or turning 21. It's acquiring what you desire, being financially independent, but knowing that this is your place. And hopefully time will allow you to feel. We all have our definitions of what adulthood is. And if we don't reach it, we're going to feel like we're not. But the truth is, we are. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.